Om Shri Sai Ram. Now it is my privilege to invite an ardent devotee of Swami and an internationally acclaimed biologist, Professor T. N. Lakhanpal, to lead us into the next segment of the program today. Over to you, sir.
Om Shri Sai Ram. My most humble and reverential pranams at the lotus feet of Bhagawan Baba. And once again, Sai Ram to all of you, revered elders, the organizers, and dear children of Sai, those who have come here and those who are old students. Welcome to you all. Respected Professor V. Mohan, Padma Shri, Professor Yogendra Verma, Dr. Gopi, and the guest of honor, Professor Bhagya. Now, ever since I was assigned the duty to introduce Professor Bhagya, I was all the time thinking how to introduce Professor Bhagya in a few formal words. Because to condense his persona into a few formal words may not be adequate and representative of his personality. But Brother Sai Prakash, he gave me a clue. When he said H and 6, and I just thought that if we go back, ABC we all know, and then D, E and F. F is the faith, and G is God. So when we have faith, then only we move Godwards. And when we move Godwards, then we become artificial. And when we become artificial, then comes I. So our small I, that is Atma, it tries to look and merge into the bigger I, but Brother Lakshmikant said, in God. And that is the whole personality of Professor Bhagya. He has all these qualities and he came to Swami with full faith. We have such a long association of 35 years in the institute. And I have seen him that he is a person the Swami used to call that one should have the head of Shankaracharya, heart of Buddha, and hands of Janka. And he represents all these qualities. He has been a friend and philosopher and guide to innumerable students. And spreading the message of Swami, not only spreading, but living the message of Swami. That is why Swami says, you need not spread my message. If you live it, that is more than enough. And that is what Professor Bhagya is. Professor Bhagya is a synthesis of these two qualities. He spreads the message and lives the message. He has been friend, philosopher and guide to so many students. And he is a great motivator. And I think the National Leadership Program, the people, Professor Verma and Dr. Gopi, they have made the fairest choice to invite Professor Bhagya to enlighten us on the teachings of Bhagawan Baba, because not only when he was in London, he has narrated it many times. If you have seen his Samarpan talks, Swami walked with him in a snowstorm physically in London and carried him through that storm. So such is the personality and persona of Professor Bhagya, and I invite Professor Bhagya to enlighten us with his experiences on Swami, which are so many that I think it can take hours together, but he knows how to condense them and how to filter the essence out of them. Jai Sai Ram, and welcome to Professor Bhagya.
I'm so delighted to be here. Pranams at Bhagwan's lotus feet. Co-travelers and path of spirituality. You don't know how much immense joy I get, not with the introduction or anything, to be amongst with you. Right from beginning of 86, when the management MBA started, Swami had put me, one of the most important subject was leadership. Very unique. At that time, I used to boast that no other university in the whole world has a leadership as a core course for MBA. So here, all of you have come only for leadership. So nice. I don't know where to begin. I'm thankful to all of you. Sir, giving this introduction is not required, but it gives me a chance. Don't consider as any highlight of ego or anything, but there is a reason I start with that story. After Bhagawan allowed me to join here, after a few days, Swami came. He said, what's your name? I said, Swamiji, Bhagya. Then I said, Swamiji, Bhagya. He said, what's the meaning of Bhagya? I said, Swamiji, it reminded me of my college days. Then I said, Swami, classmates used to teach me Bhagya. So Swami actually was very stern. He did not like it. He said, listen, Bhagyam. First, when I said, was trying to say that, Swamiji, this is what they used to tease me. He said, Dade, Bhagya to idhar ladies ka naam hota hai. So he also added to that. But he said, listen, Bhagyam. I said, Swami, Bhagyam means fortune. He said, good fortune? Or I said, Swamiji, with you is always good fortune. He said, yes, I'm in you, around you, above you, below you, always with you. For you, good luck, good luck, good luck. Wow. I think I may request you, because time given to me is very, very limited. If we clap, so much will be. I accept your love. I don't have to. But let us be very effective in time management, which is part of the leadership course also. I thought, hey, there is somebody who gives a different meaning to my name. After a few weeks, again Swamiji comes and he said, what's your name? Initially, I thought, Swamiji ko kya ho gaya? Sab malum hai. Fir bhi mere se puch rahe hain wapas, what is your name? But so Lord is asking, Swamiji, Bhagya. What's the meaning of Bhagya? Swamiji, means good fortune. Listen carefully. Bhagyam. Bhagya. Then few days prior to that, Bhagawan had given a discourse where he mentioned that Bha means bhakti. So I could say, Swamiji, Bha means bhakti. And then Gya, again I was thinking, Gya. Then Swami supplied, Gya means Jnana. I said, wow, Swami, Bhakti and Gyan. He said, Dekho, Bhakti reinforces Gyan. Gyan reinforces Bhakti. So both are required. Wow. I was feeling proud. Swami has given excellent meaning to my name. I was thanking my stars and parents that you have given the name Bhagya. Okay. Then again after a few months, Swamiji comes back, asks me, what's your name? Now I knew that something more is coming up. Swamiji, Bhagya. What's the meaning of Bhagya? Swamiji, Bhakti Jnana. He said, Dekho, Bhakti and Jnana, they are banks of a river which wants to reach the destination. Nahin? हाँ स्वामी, रिवर ऐसा ही डेस्टिनेशन पे पहुंचेगी, उसके लिए पानी चाहिए. हाँ स्वामी. हाँ, now Bhakti, Jnana, there are two banks of the river. Water is the karma. So all three are required. Why he corrected me? Because I was thinking, Arey, wow. Now he has told me, and coming here is bhakti, and he has put me on the path of self-inquiry. Inquire who am I, and now I don't have to do anything. No, you can't give up your duties. All three are required. Then he gave an example. Dekho, there was a wall clock on the wall just in front of Swami where he was interacting with me. Then he said, see the clock, the seconds hand is karma. When 60 good digits karma are done, the minutes hand move by 1 digit. That means your bhakti will increase a little bit. When 60 such divisions of bhakti increases, then the clock hand moves by 1. Jnana will increase by 1 unit. So all three. किसको भी बंद करोगे? Can clock work? नहीं, तीनों चाहिए. Wow. Then I thought, very good the guideline for me in my life. And it did not end. Then Swamiji went on asking many people, including VIP, especially senior devotees, VIP, are you Bhagya? Are you Bhagya? Are you Bhagya? Then some of them, even the students, were thinking, स्वामी जी को क्या हो गया, सबको भाग्या कन्वर्ट करता है, उसके क्लैन में लगा देते हैं. Then they would come and tell me, ये क्या है यार चक्कर, स्वामी हम लोगों को भाग्या करके पूछ रहा है कि whether we are Bhagya. And then I would narrate the whole story to them. Why Swami asked them that you learn the story. That means all three are required. So I thought I will extend the introduction given by the professor. And now the time given is very, very limited. Better I put my cell phone out to be as within the time as possible. It's already 8:05. The title is, or the topic given to me is that SATHYA SAI Baba is the Lord of the universe. Very good. It's definitely connected with leadership, which will be required for the life. I just want to make a couple of sentences about leadership, because I am not here to give you the input on leadership, because the program I saw, beautifully it is designed. You will be given so much input that you have to absorb as much as your vessel capacity is. So, the very first one, I'll confine only to this topic, most of the, but you'll get many more things. Leadership is actually like love. Can anybody define love? What is pure love? Selfless love. Only Swami gave 3 dimensions. It should be selfless, changeless, and fearless. So then it becomes divine love. But otherwise you can't. Even the scolding to a student, I consider part of love. They receive love. It's not that it's my consideration. Anyway, so once Swamiji had taken a group of people in Ooty. There was a nice trip to Ooty. On their way back, one of the participants had brought the camera, Polaroid camera. And he wanted to take a picture of Swami. Swami said, okay. Swami nicely gave a pose. And one of the senior devotees, lady devotee, I will not take names. They are all well known, these things. So she came, she wanted to adjust Swami's robe properly. She said, hey, be away, dur ho jao, dur ho jao. So people were surprised that Swami itni senior devotee ko thode डांट से बोल रहे हैं. He's scolding her. It was not a scolding. Then picture was taken, and the Polaroid was a high-tech camera at that time, that instantaneously you get the positive. Otherwise, those years, 1978, the camera, the film had to be processed positive to see what it is. But this was instantaneously came out. What it came out? Swami, 3 Swami. In Dattatraya's form. Meaning, Swami's form, but like Dattatreya, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Everybody was stunned. Arey, pictures, ek Swami ka, but usme se, there is in literature, it's available, you can see. So, people were really surprised. Then next trip to Ooty, Swamiji took some of the devotees, senior devotee, to go to Ooty school. And it was Swami's way that to give love to the students. And ultimately, on that day or one of the days, Swami would give a discourse. But before discourse, Swami told the senior devotee, who had a lot of turmoil, that what exactly Swami is. Swami told him that, hey, you give a talk. Swami, we want to know from you today what you are. Then Swami said, Tumhara khyal mein, what am I? Then he prostrated. Swamiji, you are Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Swami said, hey, these are 3 managers I employ to run the... Then Swami, who you are? I am the proprietor of the whole universe. Wow. These managers will run according to the directions given to them by me. Rules, regulations. But when I come, no rules apply to me. I can pick up anyone from anywhere, any level of spirituality, and put him at any stage. No questions asked. So, that is Bhagawan. Now, all people knew that what Bhagawan is talking. Now, just to give you another insight, Swamiji went to Ramana Maharishi ashram. It was much before even this incident happened. That was 1950. I don't know why Swami felt compassion. That whole life he spent on self-inquiry. Bhagwan Shri Ramana Maharishi, as we address him. And Swami wanted to give him maybe darshan or I don't know. He went there. Moment Maharishi saw that one lad, Swamiji was physical age 24 years. He saw a lad of 24 coming and he got up, went, and, oh, Parabrahma has come, Parabrahma has come. So he prayed to Bhagwan, Swamiji, please come to inside our ashram, made him comfortable. And Ramana Maharishi used to always prepare with his own hands some lovely dishes from natural resources available, vegetables and fruits and all, and offer it to the devotees. So he had prepared it. He told Swamiji, can I bring something for you? He said, yes. He brought a plate full of it. And Swamiji was partaking and he was enjoying Swami accepting his prasadam, his ashram's prasadam. Then Swamiji left a couple of morsels in a plate. Then Ramana asked Swami, please. He said, no, enough. Moment he says enough, Bhagwan said, Swamiji said enough, Ramana Maharishi almost snatched the plate from Bhagwan and he started eating and licking the plate. And then he started dancing. Now I have no birth. Now I have no birth. I have taken the prasadam given by Parabrahman. Mind you, this story directly I have heard from Bhagwan's mouth in Tri session. So there's not even a word of manipulation. Or rather, even I have not forgotten the words even. Okay? Then it was not enough. Then Ramana Maharishi had promised his mother that I will give you moksha. Because he had left without her permission. He had put her on a little uncomfortable situation. But he said after he reached the goal of finding out who we are, he told mother that I will get you the moksha. So, of course, mother passed away. Her tomb was there. So, Ramana Maharishi asked Swamiji, please bless my mother. It was mother's tomb. Swami touched. He was very happy. Oh, now I have done my duty. Then Swamiji, please bless Lakshmi's tomb. Swami knew Lakshmi is the cow who used to give milk to whole ashram. Swami blessed. Then again, very happy. Then Swami asked him, where is your tomb? He said, Swami, here. He put his head down, the body. Swami blessed him. Again he started dancing. Oh, now no more birth, nothing. I'm through in this life. That is our Bhagawan. The age of 24 as a boy and he was in 70s, Ramana Maharishi. How he could identify who had reached the path of self-inquiry. I'll give another story. Once it so happened that Swamiji had taken a group of students to Kodaikanal as usual. Last day, penalty day, next day morning, they had to go back. Swami had finished with his students or whatever visit was scheduled. Then a day prior to that, Swamiji called one of students who had the privilege of direct interactions with Bhagawan, that see, tomorrow morning we leave, 5:30. And these security officers, security guards, they have done a good service. They have maintained the discipline and all. So, I have brought the safari suits. How many are there? He asked the boy, how many are there? He could calculate quickly. Swamiji, 24. Yeah. Make 24 bags. Put safari piece in each bag and 1,000 rupees in each the stitching charges. Swami would give many times. I've received that like mother, not just a cloth. He'll give stitching charges also. So he said, Swami said, how many you said? 24, Swami. Very good. See, I brought so much money in this now envelope. Exactly 24,000 are left. Here it is. Take. Finished. Tomorrow morning we are leaving. So he took it. Swamiji went to the room to retire. And this boy was making it after he finished it. He came out where still the students, teachers and senior devotees were still, it was too early for them to sleep. So he came back and very confused and lost. So one of the senior devotees asked him, that, why, what's the problem? You seem to be a little perturbed, disturbed, something happened. He said, actually, there's a problem. I told Swamiji that there are 24 security guards. I have made 24 bags, but actually there are 33. 9 more are there. Then sir asked him that you don't have a safari piece. No, that is there. That is there. Then bags also there. Then what else? Sir, what? Sir, money. I don't have 9,000 more. So he said, okay, we'll collect it and give it to you. Hey boys, come on. Whatever money you have, bring it. As soon as we reach back, I'll give you. Come on. Then one boy will bring out 200 and the boy 50 rupees. Arey, you people came for a trip and, sir, when we are with Swami, do we need any money? Even yesterday, Swami gave us the money to go and do shopping. And we need money to spare. No, we don't have anything. Then they were discussing what to do. And then our Natakada Krishna, Sai Krishna comes on the scene. As if Swami was not able to get the sleep. So he comes up and, what's the problem? Why you people are still here and discussing? Then this boy said, Swamiji, I'm preparing the bags. Then, not done. Swami, done. Then what's the problem? Then he narrated, Swami, there are 33, 9 more. Then you make it, give them. Swami, I've already prepared the bags with safari suit. But what? Swami, money, none of us have. Is it? Oh, then what do we do? Nikalo money. So everybody was smiling. Then Swami told him, go in the morning, some letters were collected. And in that heap of letters, there is one letter with a blue border on the envelope. You bring that. He brought it. Swami carefully, everything you watch, what leadership, you will get all jnana by just watching him. So he would tear the edge of the envelope and leaving, not totally tearing it, leaving the last bit of it on the envelope so that it should not become the part of dirt. So when he was holding such a way, he tore, zoom, came out the bunch of new notes. Then Swami showed, is all acting. Swami said, oh, arey, ye kaun dala? Isme paisa kaun dala? So somebody said, Swami, you would have asked a few stories. Then one, that senior professor or devotee said, Swamiji, you would have taken the sankalpa. There Swami became stern. Sankalpa. Parabrahman takes just one Mahasankalpa to come in the human form. Whatever I need, wherever I need, how much I need will come running to me. I don't take Sankalpa for these things. So that is Parabrahman. We are with him. Okay? And then next. It was a Purnachanda session. Just like Vrindavan Tri session, Swami started in 90s, Purnachanda session, where students, teachers will be allowed to come and interact with Bhagawan. Bhagawan will give a lot of nice, good things to eat and any questions or anything, very informal. In those days, it was precisely 1994, I remember. Swamiji had taken a, not a challenge, but somebody had predicted, and or V.K. Narasimhan sir had taken that book to Swami. Swami has written, there will be a Pralaya, this will be this, and so many people will get destroyed. And then when he showed it to Swami, Swami said, hey, what for have I come? That was a little earlier than this session, Purnachanda session. And what my observation was that Swamiji, instead of allowing people to die, he reduces body weight. Each cell of ours, of body, Swami's body, if we consider we belong to that, so Swami reduced his body weight accordingly. So now, who would dare tell Swami that, Swami, why have you done? So they would take food to Swami and he would take very little. So there were a few professors, senior devotees, and one of them, he just commented when Swami was informally interacting with all of us that nowadays Swami doesn't eat. I don't know what is the problem. Then another senior professor telling Swami, telling the colleague, but indicating to Swami, nowadays Swami doesn't need the food. He takes sustenance directly from 5 elements. There again Swami reflected, hey, 5 elements take sustenance from me. You understand? All the 5 elements, they are sustained because of me. So, that is our Swami. Then he came to make the discussion lighter. He came to me and he said, Bhagya, तेरे को मैं क्या दिखता है? मैं दुबला हो गया है? नहीं स्वामी. मैं मोटा हो गया? नहीं स्वामी. तो I said, Swamiji, you are constant. He said, ah. He went one step, again came back. Not only constant, I am constant integrated awareness. Wow. So many things happen, but I think because of time shortage, I don't think I will cover many more things in that discussion. Okay. Next. Once Swamiji was in Vrindavan, I'm not telling more details. I have all the details. Which year, when, what time, doesn't matter. Once Swamiji was in Vrindavan during summer, and I had a privilege of taking MBA students for summer course, actually summer project, then followed by summer course, it used to be. So Swamiji, he was invited by Chief Minister of Karnataka, Devegowda, those who know a little more detail, in 90s, he was there. And he invited Swamiji for inauguration of some hospital. Swamiji went there, he gave a discourse, and then Swami praised the CM. He said, see, Devegowda, instead of CM, Swami said PM. The Devegowda, it is so nice that where it's needed, such a hospital he has started. Again he referred Devegowda, the PM. The translator whispered in Swami's ear, Swami, he is not PM, he is CM. Swami totally ignored him. He continued. Then Swamiji finished the Vrindavan trip, came here, and after a few weeks, I had a privilege. Swamiji called me and Warden sir and some more senior professors. Then he said, see, Bhagya, they thought that the Swami is confused between CM and PM. The press reported that Sai Baba got confused between CM and did not know the difference, CM and PM. And it so happened, because Swami said, for reasons very valid reason, Devagura had become PM. Some of you remember. Then Swami said, देखो, ये अभी बोलता है साई बाबा, उसको PM बोला, he became PM. There again, Swami made one statement. देखो, this is Satyam, Satyam, Satyam. Whatever comes out from the mouth will be also Satyam. Whole universe will reorient to fulfill my word. That is the power of Bhagawan Sri SATHYA SAI Baba. Similarly, in Vrindavan, later on, that I still remember, year 1994, or Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, he was not at that time the Prime Minister. He was not even CM. He was MP, ulta of PM. But he was just a MP. And it was 7th June 1994. I remember all that details, everything. It was, he had brought a group of some 4-5 party workers also with him. And Swamiji had granted interview. In that interview, we, as family, also included. And there was a group, Italian group. Swami had, I think, some 35-40 people, Italian group. So we were all there, and then Swami started giving attention to the group from Italy. And he started talking something. I said, what is Swami talking to them? And they were laughing, giggling, and interaction with Bhagawan. And one of them knew English. That's how I knew a little bit later on that Swami was asking them that why did you bring 70 chairs for coming 70th birthday? Why did you bring 70 chairs from there in Italy? You should have purchased here. And unnecessarily the cost is also high and transportation cost. So it was not just simply asking in Italian language that how are you, when did you come? No. Full conversation in Italian language. So then suddenly Swami paid attention to Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji. Vajpayee, तुमको मालूम हम कौन सा भाषा बोला? नहीं स्वामी, देखो वो इटली से आया है, उनको इंग्लिश भी नहीं आता, तो मैंने इसके लिए उनके भाषा में बोला. तुमको इटालियन भाषा आती है? नहीं स्वामी. Again declaration. God knows all languages, sir. So he literally, I have seen him and surprised Italian, German, Russian, then in Indian, so many languages, including my mother tongue. So many languages, perfect. Who can do that? He said, he declared that God knows all languages, sir. Then he paid attention to them, the Vajpayee group. हाँ, कैसा है भारत? Then is in unique style. Swami ji, भारत की तबाही हो गई. So Swami was smiling. I remember in childhood I used to go to RSS and I remember how he used to talk. So same tone, style, I was enjoying. Then Swami said, क्या करना चाहिए? स्वामी जी, एक विनती है. क्या बोलो वाजपेयी. स्वामी जी, आप अपने स्टूडेंट्स दे दो. All the CMs should be your students. Then Swami said, नहीं, politics, अभी नहीं, dirty. अभी time नहीं आया, Swami said. Then he said one more. Swami ji, एक और विनती है. बोलो. मैंने I am ready to do for भारत. तुम बोलो. स्वामी जी, आप प्राइम मिनिस्टर बन जाओ. Then Swami laughed so much so I could see Swami whole body was shaking. We all laughed. There again. Therefore, with Swami, I had taken one clue. Is Sai, which he had told once in the beginning, Sai, S-A-I. See always inner significance of what Swami speaks. So be very attentive. So I used to be very attentive. Little side interaction. I used to be so attentive. Once Swami came and he looked at me. Swami was standing. I was sitting. I am looking at Swami. Swami is looking at me. Then he said, "Aisa gur ke kya dikh raha hai?" I am looking at Swami. Moment he comes out for darshan, my eyes will follow only him. Aisa gur ke kya dikhta hai? Then in my mind I said, "Swami ji, आपके सवा देखने के लिए कुछ है क्या जिंदगी में?" So, but please, I think let us enjoy internally. Then Swami is still looking at me. I'm looking at him. He allowing me to enjoy interaction or gur ke dekhna. Then I don't know why. In childhood there was a song. Rock and roll was very unusual at that time. A song came to my mind. बार बार देखो हजार बार देखो ये देखने की चीज है दिलरुबा. So that song came to my mind and Swami looked at me, smiled and he did that and he went away. Okay, now coming back to this, Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji, when he said that aap Swami ji Prime Minister ban jao, so Swami said, Vajpayee, I am the kingmaker. I don't want to be king. You want to become? Of course, he didn't say yes or no, but obviously Swami knows his inner desire. That's why he was in politics. So, within few weeks, he became the Prime Minister. Not only that, Swami had given us an interview, very few senior professors. Then Swami said, Dekho, he's coming back, wapas aa raha hai, full term. Again, another 5 years. Who can make ye aa raha hai, isko Prime Minister bana sakta hu? Is he not the kingmaker? Okay. One more. Now I'll give you, let me see, sir. It's 8:33. Can I take few minutes? How much here? More time? Anyone who could? 5 minutes more? Okay. 5 minutes, Indian 5 minutes, right? I ask you. Okay. See, no, I will follow discipline. Please don't think that. It's very important, therefore I inquired, might spill over, but it's worth listening. 1987, I joined in 86 and for MBA, which Swami permitted me. 87, he said, kya karta hai? He wanted me to be introduced to very, very VIP group. So I said, Swamiji, I am appointed professor for MBA. Arey, tum karke kya aaya? I said, Swamiji, I have done chemical engineering, first class from Bombay University. Well, not to highlight me. He wanted me to tell that what Swami has picked up. Then, forget about your chemistry and chemical engineering. Sadhana kya karta hai? Swami, avoidance in self. Then he said, okay. Then in summer course of 1990, Swami said, 24/7, you must do the sadhana of self-inquiry. See within, go within. I tried level best, but nothing was happening. So, and before that, he had given this 87 itself, the sadhana, and just one touch in 89, he gave just whack. In the evening, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the night, outside interview room, I was trying to find out, who am I? Where do I go? Swami said, go within where? What do I do? What do I find? Should I tear like a Hanuman and see what it is inside? And Swami was coming out in the evening, so my dilemma inside was whether should I open my eyes and see Swami, or he has given me the task of go within and find out. I said, Arey yaar, andar bhi to usko hi dhundna hai na. Ye bahar aa raha hai, to why should I miss that darshan? So मैंने दर्शन किया. और ये उसने वैक किया हंसते हंसते. Next day, really he gave me the glimpse of what we are. But now, this summer course, May 1990, I came back. In my own way, I asked Swami that if you are telling 24/7, I should do sadhana. That means when I go and teach in a class like subjects like statistics or operation research or production management, leadership, that means my mind, my attention is diverted from abidance and self to outside subject. So I sought the permission in my own way. Swami gave the permission there in Vrindavan, came back here and resigned. The dean was literally surprised and he said, no, I'll not accept. I said, Swami had given me permission. So Swamiji gave, he came back on 13th of June or something like that, and he told through registrar to the teachers, you ask, I'll give you interaction because still classes have just begun. You are free, I'm free, I can interact with you. So in a interview room, I had already resigned. And everybody was going in interview room, I did not know. Then when I saw, hey, Swami is giving an interview, I also entered. When I went there, 70 teachers in an interview room, those who have seen, impossible even to sit, what comfortably, even stand, will be difficult. But they were all seated, squeezed. Then I went in behind Swami because I was the last to enter. Swami said, lazy, come in. So I went, now where do I sit? Swami went and sat on the chair. And up to chair, I could walk because they were making way for Swami. So I reached there now, where do I sit? So one professor was sitting very close to the chair. They knew that they will get a chance of Pad Seva, and quite a hefty guy. Swami said, hey, Dona Putta, get up. You are taking place of 4 people. He got up, Swami made me sit there, and that guy had to stand whole interview supporting himself against the wall. There, now, crux. He started, I'm giving very briefly, sadhana, sadhana, sadhana. Sadhana kya hota hai? Unification of sadhana, sadhyam, sadhaka and sadhana. That is true sadhana you should not even come to know. The control of senses is true sadhana. Then the living together in a harmonious way is true sadhana. Sanctify your time, talents, whatever resources you have is true sadhana. Then suddenly he looked at me. Hey, Bhagya, kya sadhana karne ko chahta hai? Very big eyes. I said, I'm finished. But I had a courage and I have sought permission from you. I said, Swamiji, when I go, because he was reflecting, why have I resigned? Swamiji, when I go to the class, I have to divert my mind from self to the subject. He did not allow me to complete the sentence. He said, if you segregate, this is worldly, this is spiritual, even in 1,000 births, I will not give you. Quickly, I will not give you. He's a sanctioning authority. 1,000 births. Even if I take human birth after human birth, on an average 70 years, 70,000 years gone. On the contrary, the promise is, I will not give you. A caught hold of his feet. Swamiji cried, what sin have I done? Please save me. Please guide me. There he said, true sadhana is go and cleanse the minds of the students. All the students and the teachers have chosen, they are of Maharishi tattvas. Students are ready to receive. Teachers are ready to give. There cannot be a better place to do sadhana than here. This is included. Then he said, go, share with them the experiences which I have given you. See, over the period, they have accumulated some dust. That you have to clean. I have made you in charge of those students. Then he said, dekho, in a gunny bag of rice, there will be few grains of paddy. What is paddy? Paddy is also rice. Husk hai uska. Husk nikalo, then it is right. Your job is to remove that. Make them worthy of being used as an instrument in my hands. Then I will cleanse the whole world using them as this instrument. Then I'll be happy. Then I'll give you what you want. I say, wow, finally, Lord of the whole universe, He promised that I will give. Okay. Quickly I will tell how to make best use of avatar. I'll not give much background. One of the interviews, Swami was distributing vibhutis, interview smaller with our family also. And then I said, Swamiji, interview was over. Swamiji, can I ask one question? If you give the answer to that question, not only we here interviewees, whole world, whosoever listen to the question and answer given by you will be very, very guiding principle. He said, what is your question? I said, Swamiji, we know avatar is with us. I don't know how to make best use of avatar. I want to listen from avatar's mouth how to make best use of avatar. He looked at me as if I'm forcing him to let out his secret. He did not give me vibhuti packets. Finished everybody after the interview. And then he gave very big bunch of vibhuti packets. He made two statements. Love. Love is God. God is love. Live in love. Which love? Divine love. That is selfless, changeless, and fearless. Unconditional love. Go on giving, 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 never expecting anything in return. That is love. And ahamkaram. Second sentence he said, ahamkaram. What is ahamkaram? He said, aham, I, is one. Akar, when the form gets attached to that universal one I, then becomes multiplicity. It took me several years to decipher, understand, and put into practice. So that is the purpose. And lastly, that's last dream I will tell you. When 2011, Bhagawan left the body, you people, some of you might have not had darshan or just had a darshan. After 25 years of personal interaction, Bhagawan leaving suddenly, I leave it to your imagination what could be our condition. So, couldn't look at anybody, crying internally, but we have to carry on our duties. 14th of December 2014, Swamiji came in my dream. And there, he was in the Hillview Stadium, old stadium where there were 2-level ground, thorns and pebbles and glass pieces. I was barefooted, standing there, and I saw between the arches of the hills, Swamiji in a white robe, young Swami, 50-55, he's giving Abhayasta. Then I shouted, Swamiji, mind you, it was a dream, huh? But dream was so real. Swamiji, I shouted, Swamiji, where are you? There, I'm shouting from far distance where Jesus and Hanuman's statues are there. I was standing on the ground, quite a good distance. I was shouting accordingly, but he whispered, I'm here only. Swamiji, kahan gaye the? I've never gone anywhere. Then Swamiji again. Then he said, Dekho. He showed 2 models, white color, temples, 2 models, quite huge one. 2 models on right side, 2 models on left side. Dekho, charo dham idhar hi hai. So, wow. Then one little desire came in my mind in the dream. Swamiji, aap darshan de rahe hain. Main wife ko bula ke aun. He said, jao, bula ke aao. So I ran in the dream, came home, same home, and woke her up. In my dream, I woke her up. She got up, both of us ran back, went there, stood at the same place, and told her, see, Swami is giving darshan. We saw, Swami is not seen. Then I cried and told her, Swamiji chale gaye. Even that whisper, he listened. He said, hey, pagal, मैं गया नहीं, तू इधर राइट साइड में आ जा, इधर झाड़ आता है, ट्री आता है बीच में, तू राइट साइड आ जा. राइट साइड दोनों हम लोग खड़े हो गए. Swami awares the both, giving darshan. Again I shouted, Swamiji, where are you? Where were you? He said, I have never gone. Swamiji, अभी आप हमेशा ऐसा ही दर्शन दोगे? He said, मैं किधर नहीं गया. There was indication, so many things got cleared. And I said, Swamiji, see, so many people on the road, they are walking, they don't even know that you are giving darshan. He said, हाँ, जिसको मैं चाहूंगा उसको दर्शन मिलेगा. So, it depends upon our purity. I think that's all right. In 2008, Swami had given a discourse in Mudanali. Boys and girls, please pay attention. I'll just give the statement of what Swami said in 2008, saying that this is Sathya Sai Baba telling. At that time, Swami was not even able to speak properly, but he said, this is Sathya Sai Baba telling you people, 18 years from now, India will be the leader. India will be the spiritual engine. All other countries will be the bogies attached to the engine. So, in every aspect, India will be top. That's what we see is happening. Okay, Swami has used so many people, I don't want to take the names, as instruments to see our India, our Bharat is going higher and higher. But that is subsequent to the Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba's Sankalpa, which we took. So, with this, I'm very, very happy, grateful. It's not just lips say, sir, that I'm sorry for extending. Deliberately, I've extended it. This chance may not come so frequently again and again. I thought the few points which they should carry, doesn't matter whatever other input, but this very first day when your minds are fresh, sir has arranged all the organizers to give you this type of about Bhagawan, what we are with. Billions of people, how many people know that there's a God? How many people know that Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba is God with awareness? And we are so lucky out of billions of people. Thank you so much. God bless you. Sai Ram sir.
Om Jai Jagadish Hari Swami Sathya Sai Hari Bhakta Jana Samrakshaka Bhakta Jana Samrakshaka Bhakti Maheshwara Om Jai Jagadish Hari Shiva Jana Shri Kara Sarva Pranapate Swami Sarva Prana शांति 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 समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु समस्त लोका सुखिनो भवन्तु शांति 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 जय बोलो भगवान श्री सत्य साई